Hi, so my name is Nicole Koshelniak. I'm 18 years old, and it is July of 2016. And right now, I'm actually at the summer session at Penn State University Park. And for my BMB class, which is a lab, we were assigned to do a video project talking about our strengths and weaknesses and goals that we have in mind for the end of college and after college. So that's what I'm going to be talking about to you guys and to, I guess, me in the future today. So to start off, I'm going to talk about some of my weaknesses that I think I am struggling with a little bit right now. Obviously, adjusting to college life isn't the easiest thing in the world. The one thing that is kind of, causing me problems is I have so much time right now during the summer, and I'm not really using all that time to its full potential. If you were to say that, I spend a lot of time watching movies on Netflix or TV shows. I just finished How to Get Away with Murder, which is like one of my favorite shows of all time, and I was spending a lot of time just watching that. Or I'll go to the pool, or I'll sleep. So time management is something that I think I really have to work on. In high school, it was different just because, you had classes and then you go home, you do your homework, and next day classes, homework. But here it's college, it's different. You have so much more free time. So I definitely just have to learn how to manage that time better and figure out how I'm going to balance both, enjoying the college experience and also getting good grades in all my classes. So another one of my weaknesses is that I am so easily distracted. And I'm actually glad that I realized this now during the summer when I only have 2 classes and kind of not as rigorous of classes with as much work of a workload than I'm going to have in the fall. Because I realize I cannot work in my dorm. I cannot do homework. I cannot read because I just get too distracted. I'll eat my snacks that are, right there. I will go on my phone, call people, text people. I'll just be so distracted. I'll watch a TV show because I'm like, oh, I'm in my dorm. Like, why not? But I realized that leaving my dorm, going to the library, going to the hub, just going somewhere quiet where I can actually focus on just doing my work really helps me to get stuff actually done and helps me to be less distracted. So moving away from my weaknesses, next I'm going to talk about some strengths that I think I have and that I have taken from high school, what I've learned from high school, and now that I can apply them to college, and I think that they have really helped me to adjust to college life, and I hope that I can take them with me throughout the rest of college and beyond that. So that's what I'm going to be talking about next. So the first one of my strengths is that I am extremely hardworking at everything that I do. And throughout all of high school, I was always very hardworking. If any assignment, paper, whatever it was, a project, I always wanted to make sure that it was done to the best of my ability and that I put as much effort that I could have into it. So this is something that I know I will take with me throughout college because I want to be successful. College is about the social aspect of it, but I also think that it's very important to focus on your education because that's what college is about. You're here to get a better education and eventually, for some, go to a graduate school. And for me, am hoping to go to medical school. So I know that I have to work really hard. I know that my courses are not going to be easy, and I know that it's going to be okay to ask for help, but I'm going to always try to work as hard as that I can so I can see that success come from me and see how that will impact me and my life in the future. So the second strength that I want to talk about is that I am very well-rounded, socially, athletically. I have always been involved in many sports throughout my entire life. From when I was really little, I played tennis since I was about 5 years old, or since I could even hold a tennis racket. Soccer, I played travel soccer. I skied, actually races. I've always been involved in clubs in my school, SAD, yearbook club. I was a co-editor my junior and senior year. I was on the student council my senior year. So I've always been very involved, and I think that is one of my strengths because this will help me to get involved in things here at Penn State. I'm really looking forward in the fall for the activities fair to see what I can get involved in because I've always loved to do that. I also was very heavily involved in volunteer work in high school. I volunteered at St. Luke's Pocono MRI Center. I volunteered at a hospital. I volunteered at a doctor's office. So I've always been very involved in that volunteer work, and I've always been able to keep up my grades. So I think that this is a strength of mine because I've always been able to kind of do many things at once while also keeping my school grades up. I did volunteer work. I participated in clubs, sports. I did varsity sports throughout all of high school, and while keeping a high GPA. So I think this will definitely benefit me throughout the rest of college, simply because I learned how to balance, the social aspects of my life with my schoolwork, and this will definitely help me here at Penn State. So, to my future self, 4 years from now, Nicole, I don't know where you're going to be. I don't even know if you're still going to be on the track to go to med school. I don't know. Maybe you'll completely hate it. Once the fall rolls around this freshman year, maybe you'll hate the classes. But I really doubt it. I think you're still going to be going to med school. You're probably going to be preparing for the MCAT. Probably if you're already done with, or you might have already taken it, I don't know. But I hope that by the time my future self watches this, that I have learned a lot throughout college and that I actually really enjoyed my college experience, because so far I'm in love with Penn State and I'm so happy I'm here, and I'm really excited for the next 4 years. Thank you.